Hey, Tim Leffel here, author of The World's Cheapest Destinations and A Better Life for Half the Price. I'm in a country that's featured in both of those, Hungary. I'm in this Budapest apartment because I'm going to talk about prices in Budapest. This is my third time here. I came in 2007, I came in 2012, and I'm here now in 2024. Huge gap between the last time and this time. But I'm happy to say a lot of the prices haven't changed that much. This country is featured in both of my books because it's a good value, it's a good deal. Not quite as cheap as it used to be, I gotta say, because the word is out. You know, a lot of these countries are just a lot more popular than they used to be, not just for people moving there, but also tourists. Loads of river cruises leave out of here, and so a lot of people discover it that way and then they come back. It's a stable country, stable in a negative way in some ways with the authoritarian government, but the good side of that is the infrastructure is really good, the public transportation is fantastic. What has gone up is hotel prices and nice restaurants. Those are a lot more expensive than when I came here, 17 years ago, the very first time I came, when this place wasn't so well known. And part of that's just inflation, like you've had everywhere in the world, but part of it is just, you know, in general, more rich people in the country and more rich people coming here that are not too worried about how much they're spending on dinner. Hungary does grow a lot of its own food, so fruit and vegetables are quite reasonable. $1 or $2 a kilo for a lot of things. You can load up on peppers and onions and potatoes and carrots. And they do a lot of pickled cucumbers here and things like that, especially in the winter. So if you eat that kind of thing, it's not very expensive. Sausages, a lot of pork products are not very expensive.
These prices are generally for 100 grams, so anywhere from $1.50 to like $3. Gets you 100 grams of sausages. And then we shift into kilo prices over here.
You know, staple items are more than I remember, like bread and pastries and things like that, but they're still a good deal. And I'm happy to say my other two favorite cheap things when I came here the first time are still a bargain. That is Hungarian beer and Hungarian wine. And you can also get Czech beer for pretty cheap here too.
That looks good.
Restaurant meals, we've been spending between $5 and $10 a person, sometimes more. We went out to a really nice place last night and spent $25 each. That's kind of unusual, but you can spend that at a nice place.
Gosha's stuffed up. You gotta come here hungry.
If you eat street food, you know, $3, $4, $5, you can get something filling and big. You can get a langosh, and here's what those look like. You can get those topped the traditional way, like this one was, with sour cream and cheese, or you can get them topped with salami or pepperoni or vegetables or whatever you want. And those are a cheap filling meal that will definitely keep you going. Pastries and bread are quite a deal, so you can, you know, make sandwiches and things like that, especially if you have an apartment for not a lot of money. City to city is not expensive. We took a few day trips from here, and we went anywhere from like $5 to $6 basically to go a couple of hours on the train.
If you get on one of the suburban lines for a day trip, those trains are a little older.
We got a total transportation pass for Budapest, and that only cost us $23 each for an entire month. We weren't staying a month, but it was such a deal, why not? So we've been riding the metro, the trams, and the buses. It works for all three of those unlimited rides, so we definitely got our use out of it. I'm in an apartment that I got through homeexchange.com. It's a nice, comfortable apartment, and we've paid this much for it, so I'm very happy about that. I would strongly advise joining homeexchange.com if you have a place of your own that you can trade out. I'll put a code here at the bottom that you can use to get some extra guest points.